your new Toyota Starlet Cross. Own it.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. iDiskiTimes.co.za. Back here once again after 5 days, feeling fresh. We relaxed. We have maybe 3 weekends before we close all of this. It feels good actually to not be doing videos every week. It's been 10 months of a grueling season. We are wrapping up now. So tomorrow we'll be here, of course, as expected. It's a match day. And then we'll be here next Saturday for Sundowns' first leg of the Champions League, and then the second leg the other week. And then you will see us just like we always do. Anyways, we've been doing this for 6 years. You always do this every pre-season, that we're not always here all the time. Congratulations. In the preceding period, we've seen Kaizer Chiefs 7 days ago winning the Netbank Cup, and of course, a few days later, Mamelodi Sundowns winning the Betway Premiership. Congratulations in particular to Mamelodi Sundowns' 8 consecutive league titles as well. Much remarkable feat, which I keep on saying that we'll probably not see that happening in our lifetimes ever again. If they extend it to 10 or 15, which they are capable of in a row, I don't know if there will be anyone in our lifetime in the next 50 years winning 8 league titles in a row, no matter how much money they have, unless other teams die and there's only one big team. For as long as there are 2-3 other big teams, it will be very difficult to achieve what Sundowns have achieved. So much congratulations to them. So we'll be here this weekend for the matches, and then next week 1 or 2 matches, and then the other week 1 or 2 matches in the CAF Champions League, and then that will be it. We're wrapping up now. We're feeling fresh a little bit, but we need a break. Mr. So-and-so, thank you so much for joining us. Maybe first, congratulations to Chiefs and Sundowns as well.
Mr. Gill, kunjani mfethu?
Yes, sir.
Ngibulisa wena, ngibulisa uStizi.
Yes, sir.
Ngibulisa uchairman, my chairman, ngibulisa nemakhaya, ngicela support njalo la iDiskiTV. Ngizobe nje bijala ngijike futhi.
Yes, sir.
Amakhosi for life. Well done to Amakhosi. I think it's something that when you are big, Mr. Gill, sometimes we end up not looking at the major points, and then we're looking at what have you done. And in this case, Amakhosi, yes, things are not working well in the team in terms of how the team is doing, but they managed to win the Netbank Cup. And if you can remember, I said Chiefs will go all the way to the final. I wanted them to meet Pirates or Sundowns, and then from there I will decide at the end who's going to win. And yeah, Amakhosi, they get to the final. I can say zimnyama ngenkani zakhe phezulu umuzi kamasipala zawenza wawo. Lena siyayilungisa wona Msenge ukuthi ekhaya kuhlala kujabuliwe wonke umuntu. So bekufanele ukuthi Amakhosi egcineni amele bayithole iNetbank Cup.
There you go. Mamelodi Sundowns winning the league. I want to talk to you about Nabi and whether or not he stays at Kaizer Chiefs, and that's the point of us shooting this video. Very quickly, Sundowns 8 league titles in a row. Then we'll talk about our topic.
Kabuyelo,
yes,
unona phezulu. Yeah, Mr. Kew, this team, well done to the team, to the coach, new coach, technical team, the players, the chairman, everyone at Sundowns. Well done, you guys. You've worked very hard with all the challenges that you faced this season, changing of the coaches, starting a league with another coach. Now another coach has to come in, carry on with all the pressure that was there, and also for the players to just keep that hunger and the work rate that they were giving all the season. Well done to them. And I think looking at how things have went, they've shown class, they've shown quality, they've shown why they've been winning the past 8 years.
All right. You said there will be number 4.
Yes.
Looking at the coach Manqoba, changing of coaches.
Yes.
They were number 1,
yes,
which is fine. It happens in football that you can have a wrong prediction.
Yeah. We
all do every weekend.
Yeah.
You think they will defend it again next year? Are they winning the 9th consecutive one?
Now as it was left Pirates, it's going to make things easier for them again to defend, because the new coach will come with his own philosophy in the team, strategy, players that he prefers, and all of that.
So Sundowns for 9 consecutive.
Yeah, Sundowns, I think they will go for it again.
All right, thank you, Mr. So-and-so. Now then, on to our video, the reason why we're here today. Kaizer Chiefs wins the Netbank Cup. It's their first trophy in 10 years. In fact, it's happening as well with your other club, Manchester United and Tottenham Hotspur. Both of them have had a terrible season in the league. One is number 15 and one is number 16, something like that. Or 16, number 17. But next week they will be playing on Thursday in the Europa League. It's been horrible for Tottenham Hotspur under Ange Postecoglou. And there is a feeling among Spurs fans. I'm just making an example here because, of course, we're not dumb human beings. We don't just watch one thing and know one thing. We are very sophisticated people as black people. We're not just limited to watching one thing. Ange Postecoglou might win the Europa League, but he will be fired anyways because he's had a horrible season. On the other side, Ruben Amorim has said with his mouth it's been the worst season in the history of Manchester United, because Manchester United are not the 15th or the 16th worst team in England, but they are currently in the log. And if he wins, fortunately for him, or Amorim, if he wins, even if he loses, there's still that faith because it's a new contract. But on the other side with Spurs, he probably will be fired because it's been horrible in the league. They play the league, they lose. They go to the Europa League, they win, and that's why both of them are in the final. Something similar, of course, happened to Man United last season with Erik ten Hag, and they wasted money and they wasted their season. Now let's look at Nabi. We've seen him the whole season. I'm building up to this part. We've watched him the whole season. We watched where he was. In fact, I kept on saying that there's plastic motivation to Chiefs players, where if they're playing against Polokwane City, there's a possibility that they will lose. But if you call Sundowns, wake up Sundowns at 2 a.m. in the morning, wake up Chiefs. It's not that Chiefs will win all the time, but they will have a better game against Chiefs, against Sundowns, and against Pirates as well. And this is why they find themselves at number 9 currently in the log, which is why we don't know whether or not they will make the top 8. Let's discuss where do you think the management of Chiefs is at? Because BBK, Good Times Live on Sunday, after Nabi won on Saturday, and we were also discussing that actually because I knew that's going to be the discussion. BBK reports on Sunday Times that Nabi is leaving Chiefs. And the whole week, there have been discussions about, is Nabi staying? They were asking Kaizer Motaung Jr., is Nabi staying? Is he going? Where do you think the management is at? I'm going to ask your opinion about what should happen, but where do you think Chiefs management is at? Do they want to keep Nabi? Do they want Nabi to go? Does Nabi even want to stay at Chiefs?
Mr. Gil, one is, because he won the trophy, Chiefs, they will keep him. They will keep him because of he won the trophy. And they will say to him, look, you've won the trophy, we're giving you a chance so that the next season we need to fight for the league. And then if that is not possible, then you can tell us now, then you can leave now. But by looking at how things have went of them winning the Netbank Cup, they will keep him. That's how Chiefs they are.
That's where the management is at. Now, in your opinion?
Now, as we're speaking now, they will keep Nabi based on they've won the Netbank Cup.
Where do you think Chiefs fans are at? Do they want him to stay or do they want him to go? I'm sure they love you. They know that you guys love the same team. Chiefs fans love Tso Vilakazi. They know that all of you love the same team. When you meet them, since winning the Netbank Cup, what are they saying about the coach?
No, they want the coach to stay. So mahambisela lo muntu osunisa trophy. Aswazi umhambisa osunisa trophy. After all these years without a trophy, here's the coach ufikile, we won the trophy. So let's give him a chance for next season and see. If next season we're not getting anything, then that's where we can say he can go. So now, I would say Chiefs supporters, they want Nabi to stay.
And the management?
The management want Nabi to stay.
All right. Before I ask, what do you want? Let's now talk. You can spend as long as you can with this question. How has Nabi been since you first saw him in July pre-season? I think he lost to Marumo Galans or whoever he lost to in pre-season up until now. The full picture. How has it been in trophies, in the culling, in the Netbank Cup, in the league as well? How has Nabi been in terms of the matches that we are watching? Because we watch every single game. We get paid to watch every single game. We are not on social media. We are seeing it with our eyes. You use your experience of playing to gauge whether or not what you are seeing is good. How has it been?
Mr. Gary, he performed very bad from my point of view. Looking at him and looking at other coaches that have been there with Chiefs, Gavin Hunt was there, Steve Compella was there, Coach Atlaswane, Coach Mulifinseki. I think when I look at all those coaches and look at Nabi, the only difference is that Nabi just won the trophy. That's the difference. And when it comes to the league, I think those coaches were far much better than him. Because when you look at him, why I'm saying this, Mr. K, one is, we saw Gavin Hunt. He plays this type of football. Oh, okay, no, but that's not Chiefs' style of football, but he wanted to play this way. Okay, we saw Atazwane. He also plays almost similar thing to Gavin Hunt, where he used the width, he was crosses. You could see what is that he wants to do. Also Mulfinsek. And then when you look at Nabi, you like, is the players playing for themselves or are they playing according to the coach's instruction? Because when you look at the game, Chiefs can play in a minute. They can play good touches, beautiful football. Yakale move is a middle in your final third. As soon as they lose the ball, it's a different team altogether. When they regain their position, then you see them now, they go wide, they play long ball, they kick the balls forward, they kick the balls out. Now they want to play set pieces. I don't know whether it's maybe because the way badlala ngakhona, it's let me make a good example. Ngeke Pirates. There were moments where ubona Chiefs Pirates pressure, bypass away from the danger zone, ukuthi Pirates win ball, and then they manage to get out and get to that final third. We're playing. They lose the ball. After they losing the ball, now they defend very well. Pirates attack them. Now when they lose the ball, they're no more playing. They wanna hit them. They play transition. They look confused. Let me put it that way. They look confused in how they want to play. And for me, it was so difficult to say, if now I can say Unabi, he likes what type of football. I don't know. But when you ask me about players,
10 months is enough. We watched him for 10 months. So it's enough to determine what did you see.
Mr. Gale, it's more than enough. Because I can even say 4 games. 4 games is enough to see what type of a coach are you in terms of the philosophy, how you want your team to play. We can see that. I mean, here, Ukadozo came in. We saw. Yes, sometimes I always say, let's not look at the quality of players that are called on Sundowns, but we look at the performance and look at how he organizes his team, how he wants his team to play. Then it tells you what type of a coach he is. But Unabi, he was like, I don't know, because I'll make another example. Look at Coach Tentens, Edmar Rumo Kalans, without any big name players, but the type of football that he was playing, you could see, good man, as in, this is the coach. Now, ufuna badlale kanje. They peel up from the back. Bayadlala, they get to that final third. Yes, yeah, they don't finish up.
Do you think the fans care about how a team plays, or they care more about winning trophies?
Right now, one thing that Amakosi fans, they wanted is the trophy. By Tolile.
Not just right now. Because I think it's true for Pirates, it's true for Sundowns.
Yeah.
I think
yes,
the fans, if Jose Rivero had played, there was a point where he started to play negative football.
Yes.
Even though he's got an amazing attack. Pirates, anyone would want to coach those players. Anyone in this country would want to coach those players because it's beautiful attacking talent.
Yeah.
You dream about it. You have wet dreams about it. It's like, I just would love to coach Umufukeng, Ngota, put Mabasa in between the Maswangani does whatever the fuck he wants. In attack, he does what he wants and he pulls it off most of the time.
Yeah.
But then their coach decided that I want to win the Champions League, so I'm going to play negative football in certain matches, right? But if he had won the Champions League doing that, the fans wouldn't care.
Yeah.
You see that there's this balance. Even the management maybe has to listen to what the fans want. You see, like, they know it's not going to be a favorable thing to fire Nabi.
Yeah.
Unless Nabi, because Nabi is one of those coaches, the way I see him, he looks like he's always on the road. Like if the North Africans, if Al Ahly wanted him instead of Jose Rivero, he would have gone. Like he's one of those kind of coaches. Yes. What would you do, so Wena, in terms of Nabi? Do you think would you take the safe option of keeping him? Potentially risking your preseason with the players that he's going to continue to recruit and potentially having to fire him in October, November, December because his league form is consistent. Like he's a number 9 team. It's not like winning the Netbank Cup, then in the league is number 3. We wouldn't be having this discussion. Yeah. He's a proper number 9 team. He loses to anyone and then every now and then he can win a match.
Mr. Nkeo, for me, I would say, Nabi, thank you very much. You gave me a trophy. Thank you very much. But when it comes to going forward with the team, I think it would be better for you to leave the team because I don't see him coming with something different, something new that really is going to help the team to perform better. It's going to be from better to worse. So I would rather release him now. Like this is my penalty last game. Thank you very much. And then already I'll be starting to look at looking for
Would you not already know who you want at this point? Do you not think Chiefs already is? If they, let's say, in a world where they want to fire, I don't think they want to fire him actually.
Yeah.
In a world where they want to fire him, would they not already know who they want?
Mr. Nkeo, from my experience of being around in the game and seeing how they do things, I would say, even if they will say they are looking for the coach, there are people that they are not sure until the last minute, then they will take a decision. And then come up with a decision now and then go for it. No, they will take time until they feel the pressure from the supporters. Then that's when they will act. Other than that, they will say, we're sitting here, we're looking at the future for the team, and this is what we're seeing with this coach. And now we think if we can get that coach or this one or that one, then I think it can work from here to go forward. So what we need to do now is that league is finished. When he leaves, thank you very much, let him go. We get that coach.
Is it not possible? Is it not possible that part of the discussion, because I think they are talking to him.
Yeah.
And that's why the Sunday Times story broke. And some people were following that story to say maybe it's true that he's leaving. Yeah. He might be fired or he's leaving for himself. Is it not true that possibly they are saying to him, Ndota, we're number 9. Yeah. We have 2 matches left. Skukune, Polokwane City. Yeah. You should get us 3 points in one of those games and we should sneak into the top 8.
Yes.
Even though you have this trophy that you won yesterday, but it's also important. Do you not think that they're looking at that as well? Ukuthi bamnikeze criteria ukuthi kula magame to win 1, get into the top 8, be number 8. Because I think if they win 1, they might just be number 8 or number 7, and they will secure top 8 if they win 1 of these 2 matches. Do you not think that that's also an expectation from him?
Yeah, they definitely they put pressure on him to say, look, yes, this one done and dusted. Now we're looking at we need to be top 8. It's a must for you. And I think, that's where it's going to be trickier for them. Because I'm sure what they said to him is that if we go top 8, you're leaving. And now the sad part is that he's going to win and get to top 8. Then he's going to stay.
It's not clear, sorry. It's been such a wishy-washy season for Chiefs.
Yes.
He might, of course, it's in the realm of possibility.
Yeah.
Yes. It's Chiefs with Chiefs.
Yes.
But it's been so consistently poor that you give them Skokone, it might just be a draw, maybe the best they could get there.
Yeah.
You give them Polokwane City, the best they could get maybe might even be a draw in that because it's been so wishy-washy as well. But let me wrap it up with you, Mr. So. Next season, at the beginning of the season, who is Kaizer Chiefs' coach, in your opinion?
I don't know.
That's your job.
It's
your job to predict. You're not going to die if you get it wrong.
I'll call Manqoba. I'll call Manqoba. When a team is like this,
Nguwe umntu obosithi Ubusithi uManqoba akakho good enough for babe ngumqeqeshi.
No,
Kwakutsho wena.
Yes, laphayana.
Kwakutsho wena wathi akakho good enough babe ngumqeqeshi. Ngoku namhlanje uyajika.
No.
Uyigrotman yethu silandele emva kwakho.
uzwake Msekhiwe.
Uyasilahla.
Ubuthe. Idinga ichaze kahle.
Uhlulile iSundowns.
Yes.
Akakho good enough for ngumqeqeshi kule level.
Yes,
Level eSundowns is the same as the level of Chiefs, despite their log positions.
Yes.
Chiefs can even be worse with the noise.
I agree with you. One thing that I've been watching him at Sundowns. That's why I said he's not gonna last at Sundowns. Sundowns is umhlula.
And amongst the things you were saying was maybe it's good to just be an assistant.
Yes.
At these big clubs.
Yes. So I can get Manqoba laphaya. Manqoba wazala, and then the meantime, I would say as in Bambalana mfethu, I will need a coach because you need somebody that understands our culture of football in these big teams.
I don't think that these teams want culture. I look at these fans and I think these people don't care exactly about football. They just care about winning every weekend, so that they can laugh to each other about winning and losing. To them, it's a binary world of winning and losing.
True.
There's nothing in between. It's winning and losing, and then they can laugh at one another. But you would give him as a head coach, Coach Manqoba?
Angambambisa laphayana as
Not ukubamba. So like, what's the point? Ungakhipha njani uNabi if omunye uzombambisa? What would be the point of that? You're wasting more time, like, and you're wasting your precision to another person. There's Rolani, there's Pitso, there's a lot of other people who are available. I'm not saying they must go for those. You can even stay with uNabi, but don't mess it up by you're not sure, so we fire this one. Then we get another one who now we are also not sure about.
Okay, I think ngibeke nje ngiqede nje straight ngayo lento.
Yasilahla Grootman yethu.
Ngibeka nje straight manje. I'll call uLontuzana uPitso and call uManqoba, both of them to come and coach at Sundowns. At Chiefs, uLontuzana uPitso be a head coach, uManqoba as an assistant. That's what I will do now.
Okay, that's a dream team that has worked before.
Yeah, they did it before. And as Guabanda Batala, if there was some issues there and there, we'll sit down, resolve those issues, and then come back. Let's sit down at the table. Can we go forward from here? I think Upito and Manqoba, they can do it.
But the management, what is it going to do again? The management, you said is going to keep Nabi.
The management, it is keep to Nabi because of Nabi, but let's the truth.
So this is just content. Okay? We're just shooting a video just to keep fun. So thank you, everyone. We were not here for 5 days. This is our contribution. Okay? If you missed us, you can engage and talk. We have no bearing on the decisions that these teams make. They make it independently. Unless Nabi wants to leave. I think Chiefs is closer to keeping him. And him, if he wants to leave, because there's something better in North Africa, because he misses his language and his people and his country in Tunisia or Egypt or Morocco. There's money to be made up north, so maybe he'll add Netbank to his CV and go next to another adventure. You remember, he was in Tanzania. After that, it was an adventure to Morocco. After that, it was an adventure to South Africa. So maybe another adventure awaits, or he will stay here for 1 more year. iDiskiTV, iDiski Times was sports betting. For breaking news, go to iDiskiTimes.co.za.
Shop kunjani bafowethu, igama lami uLindo Pep, the best analyst in the country. Please don't forget to subscribe to iDiskiTV. Tanko.
This is Bongane Tso Vilakazi, they call me Tso. Niyazi bafethu, ama coach for life, they are back in winning ways. Please, siyacela ukuthi subscribe iDiskiTV.